Graham Guthrie at the Trading 8for8 channel. Welcome to today's 30-minute workout. If you're interested in what's to come, please take a moment and click on the down arrow just below this screen. It's going to give us an idea of today's goals. Muscle groups we're going to focus on, equipment needed, as well as the types of movements, sets, and reps. Take time to focus on your form above all else. As you get stronger, more confident, the pace will pick up. You can either match mine or push through it. If you like the day's workout, please like our video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends and family. Without further ado, let's go get it. Good morning. We're going to do kind of same as ever. It's going to be a pull day, and the way we're setting up, warm up, and then 2 supersets, 3 movements in each superset. Without further delay, let's get started. So, depending on, again, our apartment living situation, you can run it out, you can march it out, but we're going to go high knees. So, knees above the waistline. I might jog it out shortly. That Murph I did last week ended up being very difficult on my lower legs. I don't have a watch today, so we're gonna do what I think is 30 seconds for all these warm-ups. Go for about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna go to our butt kick, so knees down, heels up. Again, you can march this one, or you can jog this one. Go for about 10 more seconds. Watch your left knee from coming too far forward. 3, 2, I get to nitpick now, and 1. All right, now we're gonna do, this is we might have to give ourselves a little space. How about you go over here? What we're gonna do is, we're gonna do trunk rotation and high kick. So what we're doing is I want upper half rotating, not reaching forward, and then your legs, opposite arm, opposite leg, and you should just feel kind of gentle stretch in the hamstring. Try not to kick the couch here. And some nice rotation through that mid and upper back. Feeling pretty limber after yesterday's workout, which is nice. Goal of these workouts, not to be sore necessarily. Know that your muscles worked. Maybe we're a little tight. Unless, of course, you're new to working out or you've taken a long break, then muscle soreness probably expected. Let's go. 1 more each leg. Come on. 1. All right. We're going to hit the floor for some glute bridges, and then we're going to get into the workout. So, heels to the backside, hands come out to the side. We're going to drive our hips up. Feel that squeeze in the glutes. Don't let the knees cave in or drive out. Have a nice straight line. Hips, knees, heels. Driving your weight through your heels. We're just trying to fire up glutes, hamstrings. Gentle stretch in the low back, because the next exercise is going to hit those very same parts. We're going to go for 10 more seconds. Think about 3 or 4 more glute bridges. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. All right, so as you may see, I got a ton of different band options. All we need is resistance of some sort for the first 3 movements. It's going to be a good morning, which is a hip hinge similar to a deadlift. Then we have a hammer curl, thumbs up, isolate, your biceps, and then the third movement is going to be a band pull apart, underhand grip band pull apart. So if you have a band, obviously easy for the pull apart. If you don't, if you just have weights or something weighted, we're going to do our bent over fly. So to get started with the good morning, the goal is going to be to keep your back as flat as possible. You're going to stand with your feet about hip distance apart, similar to a deadlift. We're going to drive shoulders away from the ears, big chest. We're going to drive our butts back. We're going to try to get our back parallel to the floor. Notice my shins are nice and vertical. And then my back, from my arms through my back, I'm trying to keep as flat as possible. And then when I stand up, I'm trying to drive my weight through the floor as I push my hips forward. Not back extension, it's not shoulders up, then hips. It's everything at once, but the main movers, primary movers, glutes and hamstrings. We're gonna do 8 total reps. I'd say warm-up round, we're gonna do 3 rounds. Maybe we add a band, maybe we add some resistance in our arms. So,
ready?
8 reps. Adair's ready to rock. We're gonna go 3, 2, and 1. So feel a nice stretch, kind of that low back. Push that weight away. Taught Adair these not 5 minutes ago. And if you're feeling, you might feel a little stretch in the low back, but it shouldn't feel like your back is doing all that movement. And really try to get your head down in between your ears. There you go, better Adair. 6,
7, 8.
All right, easy enough. Now we're gonna grab weight bands. We're gonna do 12 hammer curls. So thumbs up, palms face the body the whole time. Keep those elbows pinned to the body. Big chest, shoulders down the back. 12 reps. Once Adair's set up. And always start with the arm fully extended. Come up as far as you can without letting the elbows move forward. And 12 reps, just like that. 3, 2, and 1. And at the top, really flex that bicep. 2. And don't let the shoulders round forward.
3,
And don't let that elbow
4,
come forward.
5,
If you need more resistance and you're using bands, just grab deeper on that band.
6,
Unless you got a heavier one, heavier option.
7, 8,
Or if it's still not enough,
9,
your dumbbells are limited. Make that
10,
lowering part, that eccentric part,
11,
a lot slower.
12.
All right, so we're gonna grab ideally a band for our 12 underhand grip band pull aparts. Big chest, shoulders down the back. Hands are gonna be about chest, shoulder height. Pull out. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 1, 2. Try to keep your elbow angle the
3,
same the entire time. We don't want to flex
4,
and extend the elbow, take the work away from the shoulder. All shoulders here.
6,
Halfway home. If you're doing these right,
7,
already feeling a little bit of a burn.
8, 9,
Pause at the back for a little bit.
10,
2 more.
11,
Last one.
12.
All right, very good. So we're gonna go run back through those 3 movements. Good morning, hammer curl, band pull aparts. If you want to weight your good morning, you can either hold something heavier onto your chest. Just make sure your form doesn't go, that you're feeling glutes, hamstrings. Or if you have a band, I haven't set up like this before, but what we do is, if you have the loop, you could stand on this, put it around your bottom of your neck. You don't want it to be pulling your head down. And then we're just gonna come down and up, If you were to have band like she was using, you could hold it at your chest, but it might not feel quite as significant. Put it there if you want to try the, yeah, good. Very industrious of a dare. I pull her down. The orange one's probably a better fit. All right, so 8 reps. Don't feel like you need to weight it. Yeah, do it normally, especially if this is new to you. All right, 8 reps. Good mornings. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Really try to drop those ears down by the biceps.
2.
Weight should be in the middle of the foot.
3, 4, 5.
And if you don't get super low, it's all right. We'll eventually get there.
6.
Just keep those shoulders away from the ears. Tailbone back and up.
7.
Last one.
8.
All right. So, hammer curls for 12. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
1, 2,
Control every part of this. Find that squeeze at the top.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
3 more.
10, 11, 12.
And 12. All right. Band pull aparts, underhand grip for 12. Continue to fire up those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Those shoulder blades packed down the back. Shoulder blades towards your back
6,
pockets. If you even have back pockets in your workout gear.
7, 8,
Don't rush through these. The dare's got a great pace.
9, 10, 11,
Last one.
12.
All right, very good. Take a moment. Those shoulders relax. And then again, if you're holding something for the good morning, I always place it against your chest. If you have shoulder mobility good enough and you're back in the gym one day, you can do barbell across the back and come down, but in front of the body, especially if you're new to it. Perfect way to start with resistance in that motion. I'm gonna get set up. See, how do I do this the best? I'm gonna start with a good morning to get up here. All right, here we go. So, last 8, starting in 3, 2, and 1.
1,
Just be very careful if it's close to the neck.
2,
But remember, the core is nice and tight because cores and hips and
3,
shoulders are all moving at the same time.
4, 5, 6,
Try to hip hinge a little bit more there rather than sit into a squat.
8.
All right. Whoop. Hammer time. 12 hammer curls. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
No leaning back, no shrugging.
11, 12.
All right, last band pull aparts. Underhand grip. Drop those shoulders, big chest. 3, 2, and 1.
1, 2,
Really control that band, whether you're coming back,
3,
especially when you're coming forward. Don't let it snap your hands together.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Last 2.
11,
Last 1.
12.
All right, so next 3 movements, if I remember them all correctly, it's going to be split stance, deadlift, only holding resistance in one hand. So split stance, you're gonna start with your feet together. I'm gonna have my right foot forward, and I'm gonna pull with my left hand. So if you're holding a weight, you're simply pulling back, like hand's gonna come back here. We're gonna hip hinge backwards, opposite arm from the leg, and come up. If you're using a band, we're just gonna step onto it, same idea. The goal is to not allow the hips and shoulders to rotate with that resistance in the opposite hand. So there's probably gonna be, especially on the way up, a tendency to turn. And that's obviously over exaggerated, but make sure we're staying forward. Try not to open up towards your weighted side. Adair, if you want, you can try it the single arm way, or you could grab a band, step on it, try it the normal way. Since she's new to this is a progression from some of the workouts we have been doing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the single leg. And again, setup is feet together like you normally would for deadlift, and then step a little bit wider and about a foot back maybe, depending on how tall you are. 8 inches to 16 inches, depending, again, on your size. I'm gonna try to go pretty tight. It's shoulders away from the ears. You're gonna feel it in the right glute the most. 3, we're going for 8 reps in 3, 2, 1. And you're just gonna drive those hips forward. Feel that right butt cheek push back, right hip push forward.
2, 3,
And if it doesn't feel like much, see if you can grab something heavier.
4,
If you can only fit a moderate weight in one hand and it doesn't feel like much work, use both hands.
6,
Is that uncomfortable there? Shoulders away from your ears there.
7,
Squeeze those oranges between the armpits.
8.
All right, 8 reps. I'm gonna switch sides. Are you doing both hands?
Yeah, I can't seem to get it to feel like anything with one.
All right, so step back. Shoulders away from the ears. Driving that hip forward. 3, 2, and 1.
2,
Similar to that good morning, hips through the shoulders,
3,
all moving in one direction at the same time.
4,
In unison,
5.
not one direction. Moving a few.
6, 7,
We should be feeling it on our left butt cheek, whatever leg's forward.
8.
All right. So now we're gonna go to drag curl. So this is gonna be palms up. And a drag curl, instead of keeping our elbows pinned to the body and coming up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the hands up kind of in line with your rib cage. Don't use this as an opportunity to round forward to get more height. Drop everything down. Feel the work right in here. Flex at the top without rounding forward. Everything down and back. So you're just doing this. It's like you're, I don't even know what motion that would be, to be honest with you. Pulling your wetsuit on. I've been surfing recently. All right. Underhand grip. Underhand grip for when you come up.
So you want your palms facing up?
Yeah, palms facing up. And then it's big chest, shoulders down the back. And you're going to really pull into that body. I'm going to do a different band. But Derek can start 12 reps.
3.
I'll try to catch up here.
4.
Yeah, Derek's got it.
5. 6. 7. 8.
Don't worry about the range of motion if your shoulders want to round forward.
9. 10. 11. 12.
All right, we're gonna hit the floor. If you only have dumbbells, kettlebells, weights, we're gonna do a bent over row. Biceps should be tight, so your back should take over. If you have bands, we're gonna sit on the floor. I'd say try this to start. We're gonna do our seated row. So what you'll do is sit nice and tall, put the band around the bottom of your feet. I like to opposite hands from where they are around the feet, just to give a little bit more action through your pull. And then if that's not enough, use this one. But we're gonna go 12 either bent over rows or seated rows. Big chest, shoulders away from ears. 3, 2, 1. Pull those shoulder blades together. 1. Let them
2.
protract. Go around towards the feet.
3.
The initial pull should be from those shoulder blades,
4.
not from the arms. Try to sit nice and tall.
5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
2 more.
11. 12.
All right, so we're gonna run back through those 3. We start a couple minutes late, I talk a lot. We're gonna do at least 2 more rounds, followed by a finisher. It's up to you in terms of how much rest you take if you're watching on YouTube. Let's start with the left foot forward, weight, resistance in the right hand. Remember, we're gonna feel the work in the glute, the butt cheek of the forward leg. Shoulders away from the ears, belly's engaged, right foot out and back. 3, 2, and 1. We just want to stand until our left hip
2.
is extended.
3. 4. 5.
Everything nice and tight.
6. 7. 8.
All right, good work. All right, got your resistance. Core is nice and tight, shoulders away from the ears. 8 reps, 3, 2, let's go.
1.
Chin's always tucked back towards that neck.
2, 3,
Nice vertical shin in that front leg.
4, 5,
Don't let your hips open towards the left.
6, 7, 8.
All right, drag curls. Reps in 3, 2, let's go. Palms up. Squeeze that bicep at the top.
2,
Really flex. I'm getting in that beach season.
3,
I think the beaches are open in Long Island and Jersey.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
3 more.
10, 11, 12.
All right. Bent over row or seated row. If you got bands.
You guys see the orange? You don't feel?
All right, so 12 reps. Again, use the shoulder blades to start and finish the motion. That does not mean we let our shoulders round forward. 12 reps, 3, 2, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Really control that weight. Pause when your hands are close to that chest,
5,
that torso, rib cage.
6, 7, 8, 9,
3 more.
10, 11,
Last one.
12.
All right. Let's do one more round if you got time. Let's go right leg forward for our single leg, single arm deadlift. Right foot forward, left hand's got the resistance, 8 reps, make them count. Pack those shoulders away from the ears, tight core, connect hips to shoulders. All right, 3, 2, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Breathe in on the way down, exhale as you come up.
5, 6, 7, 8.
There we go, opposite side. Very good. And you'll notice my breathing. I like to breathe audibly so I don't forget where the hell I am, what kind of work I'm doing. Last 8, shoulders away from the ears, tight core, hips, shoulders square to the wall in front of you. 3, 2, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Whew. Try curls. Ready?
Ready?
12 reps. Big chest, shoulders away from ears. Pulling those palms in towards the armpits. 3, 2, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Elbows nice and
6,
tight to the body. They're not flailing out.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Last one.
12.
All right. Last movement of our superset. 12 bent over or seated rows, whatever option you prefer. I like this because it gives my hamstrings a stretch, forces me to sit nice and tall. One Adair's ready.
Ready.
3, 2, let's go.
1, 2,
And if you're tired,
3,
focus more, pull a little bit more, pause a little bit longer.
4, 5,
Keep that shin tucked back towards the neck.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Last one.
12.
Woo. All right, so Adair, I would say keep that band, the orange band. Our finisher today is the high pull, not a high row, but a high pull. What we're gonna do, we've done these before, is grab, if you have a loop, hands should be about hip distance apart. If you have dumbbells, kettlebells, start here, and we're gonna pull up like this. So instead of curling into our armpits, we're now pulling. We're gonna, like when you're making a bed and your sheets, trying to fly that sheet over the bed. Hand comes up high, elbows about elbow height. So big chest, shoulders down the back, and we're rowing up here. Not elbows higher than the shoulders, or hands rather. Elbows shoulder height, hands about nose height. 3, we're going for 12 reps, 2 rounds. 3, 2, 1, and go.
1,
And control.
2,
I feel this in the back of the shoulders
3,
and upper back.
4,
Sometimes one elbow stays a little bit lower.
5,
If you have a mirror or a window, you can kind of
6,
check your form.
7, 8, 9,
3 more. Woo.
10, 11,
Last one.
12.
I didn't watch Adair enough, but Adair, what I'm gonna ask you to do is it's kind of a pull as opposed to like a shoulder raise. You're kind of in between the two. So yeah, what we wanna do is keep the weight resistance fairly close to the body. We're not pulling it out and ending high.
Okay.
How's that resistance feel?
Good.
This thing's killer right now. All right.
So pulling up more like this action. Yeah.
So you're gonna start everything straight, then up. Pulling, it's that
Okay.
snap of the towel, snap of the sheet. I'm gonna watch her. Eyes on Adair. 12 reps, high pull. 3, 2, let's go.
1,
Keep the hands close to the body, tight to the body.
2,
Lead with the elbows, finish with the hands high.
3,
Your hands are coming up.
That was what I was doing before.
No, it wasn't. the band closer to your body. Come up with the
6.
elbows. There you go. Better. Elbows higher.
7.
There it is.
8. 9. 10.
Your hands, you might need, keep going.
11.
Last one.
12.
Woo! All right. Felt some burn in the shoulders, I hope. Adair, did you feel that?
Oh yeah.
Very good. Pull day. We're going to work on this. We're in our technically 3rd month of these home workouts. I'm going to renumber some of them. The last month and this month are all going to build on top of each other. So if you're on YouTube, you're going to see like 2.1 or 2.2, and it's going to be push day, abs, pull day, plyo day, total body day, and then each week's going to be that dot 1, dot 2 through 4. So keep up the good work. If you miss any days, again, my stuff should be on YouTube. Stay healthy, stay positive, stay hydrated, and we'll see you next time.
Woo!
All right, have a good one, everybody. And that's a wrap. Fantastic work this morning. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please reach out using the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can with the best answer possible. If you enjoyed today's workout, please hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, share with your friends and family. If you're interested in one-on-one virtual training, I would love to take a few people on as clients. Please let me know. Again, comments, you can reach out. You can hit me up on Instagram at trading848.com. If you're interested in joining in these workouts live every day, get a little bit more consistency in your day, you can follow along on Instagram Live, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time each weekday. I am currently an out-of-work personal trainer, but if you're interested in donating, helping me out in these tough times, if you're able to, that'd be fantastic. You could reach me on Venmo at Graham-Guthrie. I'll put it up right here. Again, continue working hard, remain positive, stay hydrated, be safe, and until next time, take care.